All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So in this one, I wanted to talk about some breaking Jets news that just came out like a minute ago regarding Breece Hall, and then B, follow up on some of the question marks that a lot of people had about Dalvin Cook after the news initially came out yesterday. Obviously signing that 1-year deal worth up to $8.6 million, but we still had a few question marks. So let's first talk about this Breece Hall news. He's being activated off of the physically unable to perform list. This is huge. This news is huge, right? With or without Dalvin Cook, this needed to happen at some point in time, and it's so much better that it's happening sooner rather than later. You know, it's not like he's coming off the list 3 days before the Bills game or anything like that. He's going to have time to practice. He's going to have time to, move around and whatnot. But basically, he's going to be limited in practice as far as I think today is concerned, and probably the next couple of days. So this is a humongous step in the right direction in regards to Breece Hall. And a lot of people have been talking about, who has the best running back duo now, with Breece finally coming back healthy and now Dalvin Cook added to the mix. The Jets are definitely up there. I think the Saints definitely need to be talked about with Alvin Kamara and Jamal Williams, just 2 touchdown machines. But in any case, the Jets, whether you like them or you hate them, you have to say this running back room is talented. It is deep. They have playmakers. They have youth. This running back room is absolutely crazy. So that's the great news with Breece Hall, right? Being activated off of the PUP list. Now, in regards to Dalvin Cook, one of the biggest question marks was, how much is the deal actually worth, right? Yes, it's worth up to 8.6, just like the Pats deal was with Zeke, that came out earlier yesterday, worth up to $6 million. How much are these contracts actually worth? What is the base salary? What is the guaranteed money? All that type of stuff. So the number, according to Mike FLorio, is $7 million. So salary, $7 million with, it's looking like, $1.6 million in incentives. So, it's a lot of money. The Jets are giving Dalvin Cook a lot of money, for sure. Is Dalvin Cook one of the better backs in football? Yes. I think that, is he perfect? No, but, Dalvin Cook can definitely take this team over the top. He's not racking up all these numbers. He's not making all these different Pro Bowls and whatnot. Because he's just lucky. No, he is consistent with the production that he's put in. So, and the question that we always have to come back to, it doesn't matter if it's a draft pick, doesn't matter if it's a free agent signing, a waiver claim, are the New York Jets better off with this player than without, right? 24 hours ago, or I guess in this case, 48 hours ago, the Jets were a worse team. The Jets are now better with Dalvin Cook, but I do know that the money was a big factor for some people out there because we look at running back, it's not necessarily the biggest need. And we can look at offensive line and it's like, who's the right tackle? We don't know. Who's going to be the left tackle? We don't know. When's Dwayne Brown going to be back healthy, looking 100%? We don't know. What about Mekhi Becton? Still up in the air. A lot of question marks here. So the money is definitely a factor in a lot of people's minds. So again, if FLorio is correct here, he is saying that it's a $7 million salary plus the add-ons. So the next thing is actually coming from Adam Schefter, which is a report saying that Dalvin Cook is expecting a child, as well as coming back from a shoulder injury. So he's not going to be with the team soon. I think it's going to be a little bit before Dalvin Cook kind of joins the Jets and is in the swing of things, practicing and whatnot. But that was something that I didn't know about. I felt like Dalvin Cook coming in would have been great because Breece was on the physically unable to perform list. That way Cook can just slide right in, start working with the other young backs on the roster, and then we can make some adjustments once Hall comes back as far as overall reps go in camp and the joint practice here with the Tampa Bay Bucks. So that was pretty interesting to me. So it's looking like it's actually the opposite that's happening. Breece is coming back and Dalvin Cook won't be there. So that's it's an interesting timetable. I'm not really sure what the exact layout is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be 2-3 days. I don't know if it's going to be a week and a half. I'm not sure. So thanks so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I'm definitely going to be doing a practice recap video, so stay tuned for that. That should be up once practice ends. And also really excited for Saleh to speak at the presser today, as well as Hard Knocks. We got that later on tonight too. So anyway, let me know your thoughts. Thanks so much, and as always, go Jets.